Do you like feeling stupid? How fun is it to feel anxious? What about disappointed, lonely, depressed, or hurt? The truth is, none of us enjoy feeling unpleasant emotions like these. Our attempt to get rid of uncomfortable emotions, however, often creates problems. Hi, I'm Michael Clark with the Ananias Foundation. And in this video, we're going to talk about getting comfortable with uncomfortable emotions. We'll cover how avoiding these negative emotions hurts us and can hurt our loved ones, why we might do it, and most importantly, how we can get more comfortable with these challenging experiences without feeling the need to get rid of them. If you want to stop causing harm in your relationships, you're on the right path. This is Journey of Change, a video series to help you become the safe, loving partner you were meant to be. No one likes experiencing uncomfortable emotions like shame, anxiety, disappointment, loneliness, depression, or hurt. However, those feelings are part of the human experience. When we do come across them, how we deal with those negative emotions can either make our lives better or make it worse. So, what does dealing with negative emotions poorly look like? It's when we interpret our discomfort as unacceptable and then try to stop it. We might try to avoid those feelings, distract ourselves from them, or control our environments to get away from them. By taking this approach, however, we create dysfunction in our lives that does not serve us well. This quest to get rid of unpleasant emotions often takes us away from the things that we value the most in life, like good health, fun, interesting experiences, connections to others, relationships, and intimacy. Sometimes avoiding uncomfortable feelings and emotional pain leads us into acting in ways that harms our partners and our relationships with them. The first unhelpful response I mentioned was avoidance. For example, if we skip a social situation because we think there will be some know-it-all there that makes us feel stupid, we're avoiding our uncomfortable feeling. However, skipping the get-together might mean we miss talking to someone who just got back from a hiking trip to a location we've been considering. Here's another example. Let's say we escape into our private spot rather than having a productive conversation with our spouse about the budget. Yes, we avoided the difficult conversation and the uncomfortable feelings that might come with it. However, as a result of our avoidance, our partner feels unheard and intimacy is lost in our relationship. Avoiding painful emotions also might mean we try stuffing them away and not thinking about them. Sounds like a victory, right? However, those suppressed emotions will come out anyway as anxiety, depression, or high blood pressure. The second unhelpful response I mentioned, distracting, isn't any better. Here's where we try to medicate our pain by drinking, using drugs, eating, gambling, shopping, viewing porn, or playing computer games. Anything that numbs or takes our mind off of our unpleasant thoughts. The trouble is, of course, that these substitutes lead us to addiction, which wastes our time, money, and energy, and which threatens our health, our relationships, and our freedom. Then there's the third way we might try to avoid uncomfortable emotions, and that is to try to control our circumstances. Controlling our circumstances has two different paths. If it's something we can control, our discomfort just motivated us to act. That's good. And that's how we're designed to work. When we're cold, we turn up the heat. When we're unemployed, we search for a job. On the other hand, we can easily slip into trying to control things we really don't have control of, like other people. Sure, we can make a request that our partner spend time with us rather than pursue their hobby or attend that organization's meeting. However, if they don't do it as we ask, our ability to control has come to an end. We're now facing something we can't control. In the moment, it can be hard to recognize when we're trying to control someone else. Passive aggressive actions like pouting, giving someone the silent treatment, or withholding affection might seem like we're just doing something that is a result of us feeling hurt. However, these are really our subconscious way of trying to get the other person to give in to what we want. Same for using words to make them feel bad, like put downs, shaming, or getting angry. Controlling our partner's time, money, or who they talk to is an indirect way of trying to control them. Of course, using threats, intimidation, or restricting their movement, hitting them, are also attempts to exert control over another person. The actions in the second list fit the definition of abuse because they either injure the other person or they damage that person's sense of well-being and independence. Even for the actions in the first list, when done repeatedly, can wound them emotionally. Obviously, hurting our partner does not lead to having the kind of relationships we really want in the long term. In this way, our reaction also hurts us. What's really going on when we avoid a person or a situation, try to distract ourselves, or attempt to control another? All these are us trying to avoid thoughts that lead to uncomfortable feelings. Thoughts like, I'm stupid, I'm unsophisticated, I look ridiculous, I'm a failure, I don't measure up, no one will like me, I'm not worthy of love. Often, we're not even aware of these deeper thoughts. We may be just vaguely aware that we're feeling uncomfortable and that we have the urge to act so our discomfort goes away. Subconsciously, we respond to this discomfort in ways we think might make us comfortable again. Yelling back at the person who yelled at us might shut them up. Taking control of our partner's debit card might help us dodge any doubts we have about ourselves as a provider. The hidden belief we might have is that if we make our partner's environment uncomfortable, they'll change in a way that will relieve our own discomfort. The problem is, as we've already seen, it really has the opposite effect in the long term. It hurts the person we love and it damages our relationship with them. Therefore, it prevents us from enjoying the good things in life that we really want. So what's the solution? It starts with becoming aware of our uncomfortable feelings, recognizing we have them before we take our pre-programmed approach of trying to get rid of them gives us options. One option is to challenge the assumptions that cause those feelings. For example, if I feel stupid around certain people and have been avoiding them, I can challenge my thinking. I may not know IT jargon, but does that really mean that I'm dumb? No, it just means that I don't work in the IT field. The other option is to accept the thought or feeling without judgment against ourselves and to move on. The budget is tight and there are things we want to buy that we won't be able to purchase right now. However, we have a roof over our head and food on the table. Those are two things that really matter, and we're fortunate to have those needs covered. Either way, no avoiding, distracting, or controlling action is required. Okay, now it's your turn. Here's something you can do to get better at getting comfortable with your uncomfortable emotions. First, practice being aware of your uncomfortable thoughts. Notice the physical signs of your discomfort. Journal about it, even after the incident. That will help raise your awareness over time. Second, when you do have unpleasant thoughts, challenge them by asking yourself if the thought is really true. And if it is, and it's something you can change without trying to change or control someone else, do it. Take the rock out of your shoe. Turn up the thermostat. Apply for jobs. On the other hand, if the unpleasant thought is true, but it's not something you can change on your own, accept it. Then move on and focus on something else, like appreciating what you have, or pursuing your goals, or developing your skills and abilities. These activities will help you make your life better without avoiding any uncomfortable feelings you might experience. I'm Michael Clark with the Ananias Foundation, and I hope you found this discussion about getting comfortable with uncomfortable emotions to be helpful. Take care, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for joining me today. I'm honored to be on this journey of change with you, and I hope I've helped you in some way. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. Also, be sure to hit the like button, share this with others who might find it helpful, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. For more resources, head to our website, ananiasfoundation.org. Until next time, take care and remember, change is possible.